The Tippecanoe County GOP held a special vote to replace a retiring county councilor. Find out who will be taking over for the remainder of Donald Winger's term.
And we've got another hot and steamy day on tap. More rain chances in the forecast as well. We'll take a look at the radar and the extended forecast. What's ahead? That's coming up.
Well, it's no surprise that young professionals are helping build a better Greater Lafayette. And Greater Lafayette commerce leaders want to recognize that. I'll tell you how on News 18 this morning.
News 18 this morning starts now. WLFI Lafayette, news from where you live.
Welcome back. Hey, thank you so much for joining us on this Monday morning. It is June 28th. Here we are, the last week of June. It is 6 o'clock. All right. Hey, Lisa joins us now with a look at our forecast. Some more rain is definitely going to be in store for us. Good morning there, Lisa.
Good morning. Yes, we had some rain overnight and some thunderstorms as well. Nothing severe. We don't expect anything severe today. So that is the good news. However, we're not out of the woods yet. Tomorrow, we're looking at a chance, a marginal risk of maybe some isolated strong to severe thunderstorms. We have a flash flood watch that is in effect for parts of the viewing area. That's Newton, Jasper, and Benton counties. Rain showers overnight. We're going to see more rain showers in this area. That's why there's that flash flood. So if you live in a low-lying area, a creek, a stream, anywhere where you could see some flash flooding, just monitor the situation as we will continue to see the scattered showers and the thunderstorms. So that will be the scenario for today, tomorrow, even into Wednesday before things begin to change for us. 1 o'clock, steamy. It's going to feel like 98 degrees with 87 degrees. Chance for a scattered shower or a thunderstorm. 4 o'clock, 88, and then 90 degrees for today's high. We hit that later this evening. Still a chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. We're still looking at the potential of some brief heavy downpours and some gusty winds. So just be aware of that for today.
And now your News 18 traffic report, sponsored by Tipmont REMC.
And we've got some damp roads out there across the area. Traffic is running smoothly, very quiet so far this morning. Light traffic on I-65. We've got some quiet conditions there as we look over West Lafayette. Just expect a muggy day. We're already going to see 68 to 77 degrees through the 8 o'clock hour with those muggy conditions. Scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the day today, even into tonight. Quick look at the live traffic map. We're not seeing any issues on those roadways this morning. All green, looking good.
All right, Lisa, thank you. The Tippecanoe County GOP held a caucus over the weekend to vote in a replacement for a retiring county councilor. Ronald Winger had announced he would be leaving the council at the end of the month. The special vote was held at 9 o'clock on Saturday morning inside the Tippecanoe County Fairgrounds. Jody Hamilton won the special election and will begin work for the 2nd District on July 1st. Hamilton was endorsed by Winger. She says she's looking forward to hitting the ground running at the start of next month.
My plan is definitely really look at everything, listen to what people have to say, and ask the questions that need to be asked.
Hamilton will complete the rest of Winger's term, which is up in 2022. She says she does plan to run for the position again in that election. The price and the demand for Indiana farmland is high while the supply is low. Just like the housing market, right now it's a seller's market when it comes to buying land. Farmers National Company lists and sells farm real estate. The company also manages farms for landowners. Kyle Spray with Farmers National manages roughly 10,000 acres in 8 counties within the local area. A few of those counties do include Montgomery, White, Tippecanoe, and Benton. Spray says within the WLFI viewing area, land is mostly being sold between $8,000 and $11,000 per acre.
The quality of land here is very good, especially in the WLFI viewing area. We have really high quality productive soils in Montgomery through Tippecanoe counties and Benton County over to White County and Clinton County. So it's a place where you can raise a good crop and it makes it attractive for investors as well because of that.
Spray says the prices do depend on the quality of land and the features. If it is good quality land with high productive soils, it could be sold over that price range. Coming up in the next half hour, Spray explains the 3 main factors that have driven farmland prices up. The Greater Lafayette Commerce is now looking to highlight local working professionals this year. The organization will be hosting its Top 10 Under 40 Awards ceremony in August. News 18's Micah Upshaw joins us in the studio this morning to really tell us how you can get involved with this. So Micah, first of all, this is pretty cool here.
Yes, it is, especially for these young professionals. Now, the nomination pool is actually open right now, so if you're a peer, a boss, employee, or a friend of someone under age 40 making great strides in this community, this message is for you. And you can also nominate yourself. Now, this award is really looking to highlight individuals actively working to improve the quality of life in Greater Lafayette. These are some of last year's winners on your screen right now. GLC will award 10 winners at this year's ceremony. The application process is open now until Monday, July 26th. So if you'd like to nominate someone, you can head to the GLC website and click on the nomination tab. From there, those nominated will receive an email where they fill out a form explaining exactly what they do. Now, organizer Rebecca Jones says it's important to uplift young professionals when you can.
Our young professionals are doing amazing work. And we really want to acknowledge that. We want to let them know that their community thanks them and appreciates them and put them on a pedestal for other young professionals to look up to.
Now, the judges are former Top 10 Under 40 winners. There's also business owners and other local leaders, but after the nomination pool closes on July 26th, nominees will have until July 29th to finish their application form. You can find the link to it on our website, WLFI.com. I'm reporting in studio, Micah Upshaw, News 18.
Pretty cool. Micah, thank you. A historic fire building in Lafayette is 100 years old this year. How they plan to celebrate and what you can find if you do go to that building. And the National Football Foundation welcomed area athletes as well as current and former Boilermakers. Coming up, find out what a former Purdue running back was awarded with. Plus, Friday night's tornadoes destroyed a long-standing barn in Tippecanoe County. How neighbors came together to help one farmer pick up those pieces.
Well, good news, we're not expecting anything severe today, but we could still see some heavy rain around the area. We'll have your forecast coming up straight ahead.
Every time I use the prompter remote, it goes all the way up to A1 and it won't let me go past that. So when you got it caught up last time, I was just using the foot pedal. But I just tried to scroll down and it went all the way up to A1. That is the most generic question. I know. No, it didn't work. Well, let me see if I can just scroll to where we are with the foot pedal, and I just won't use the remote. Da, 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 da. Oh my, this might take a while. Okay. We're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. Nicely done. And here we are. Okay. Yes, Friday was crazy. And when I was at the wedding, I literally got that alert and I was like, I saw where it was and I was like, crap. So I like stepped outside and called.
You're watching News 18 this morning. News from where you live.
It is 6:09. Thank you for joining us on this Monday morning. A historic building in Lafayette is 100 years old this year, and if you've headed downtown, you've probably driven by it. News 18's Peter Hewlett stopped by the 5 Points Fire Museum and learned just how much history is really inside.
It's a gem of the 5 Points area, hiding in plain sight. As of 2021, it's been hiding there for 100 years, and judging from the condition it's in, it would be hard to guess its age. But thanks to the hard work of the 5 Points Fire Museum, anybody can take a trip through time and explore the history of Lafayette firefighting. Museum President Mike Linville explains.
I think it's very significant. This is one of the oldest fire stations still standing today.
Linville comes from a family of firefighters. Both his father and grandfather served for Lafayette Fire. He fought fires in Oklahoma.
My grandfather's dress coat is hanging in our one bedroom, so I've got a room full of my dad's equipment.
The museum is small and intimate, allowing you to get up close and personal with fire equipment and trucks.
We'll let kids pick up the nozzles to show how heavy they are. We'll let them climb on the truck. We'll put a fire hat on them. We'll let them pull the bell.
In the back of the building, over a century's worth of records are stored, detailing workers, events, and fires across Lafayette. For Lafayette Historical Preservation Commission Vice President Sean Lutz, it's a treasure.
And so a place like this, with these archives, presents an opportunity not just to learn more about the fire department, but countless other stories in our historic neighborhoods and our almost 200 years of history.
Lutz says it's no surprise the museum is in such great shape.
When they built structures, especially pre-World War II, they were built to last. They built them with hardwood, sturdy materials, heavy stone, brick, with the idea that these would last centuries. And this building is no exception.
Linville says big plans are in store for the museum. Plans to help the museum stay around for generations to come.
I hope it's going to be here another 100 years. We've got new doors that we're in process of getting put on. The bell tower, putting stained glass in to recognize the Lafayette Fire Department. A new roof, tuck point on the concrete, make it last another 100 years.
In Lafayette, Peter Hewlett, News 18.
It's a really cool building. Now this fall, the museum does plan on holding an open house and a parade of fire trucks to celebrate the building's 100th anniversary.
And now, your Precision 18 forecast. News 18. Weather from where you live.
Well, your Monday morning is pretty quiet. We're looking at some quiet conditions out there this morning. We did have some showers and even a couple of thunderstorms move through the area overnight after 1 a.m. through the 3 a.m. hour, actually making its way now out of the area into the upper Midwest, the upper Great Lakes. So we're looking good this hour, but it is very muggy out there. Temperatures are in the upper 60s to 70 degrees. And we want to tell you about this flash flood watch that has just been issued from the National Weather Service. This is for Benton, Jasper, and Newton counties through 8 o'clock tomorrow evening, because this is where we're going to see the bulk of the precipitation over the next 24 hours. So if you live near a creek, a stream, a low-lying area that is prone to some flash flooding, you just want to monitor the situation as we continue to see those rain showers push off in this direction. So we have a high pressure system off the southeast coast, and you can see what it's doing. It's actually kind of pushing everything to the west. Look at this tropical storm. This is very unusual, seeing that moving from east to west. That is typically not the case. It's always moving from west to east, and that's kind of showing you what's happening with the stalled out frontal boundary that has been sitting here all weekend long, triggering those showers and the thunderstorms. It is kind of pushing off to the west now too. That's why that section there is under that flash flood watch, because that's where all the precipitation is going to be for the next 24 hours. So it is still going to be around the area for us. Current temperatures, you can see we're in the 70s now, 78 this hour. We're looking at in Fowler, so very warm and muggy out there, and it tells you what's going to be going on. The dew points are still in that muggy category. We expect these to rise for later on today as well. We've got a heat index for this afternoon. It's going to feel like 98 degrees out there. So you factor that heat and the humidity. This is what we're looking at. So again, some dangerous heat out there. You just want to take it easy, use common sense. Look where we are for 1 o'clock. Steamy with that heat index of 98, 87, 88 for 4 o'clock with sunny skies and a chance for a scattered shower or a thunderstorm. The same for 7 o'clock. Those thunderstorms could bring down a brief heavy downpour downpour. That's what we are mostly concerned with all the rain, the saturated ground. Some areas have had up to 4 or 5 inches of rain since Thursday evening. We're looking good as far as any severe weather. Nothing for us today. However, again, tomorrow we're going to be under the gun. Tomorrow through Wednesday, we're looking at maybe an isolated severe thunderstorm with those brief heavy downpours, gusty winds, hail, and we can't rule out the chance for an isolated tornado. So more instability coming our way tomorrow. Hopefully things will begin to look a lot better as we get into midweek. Thursday, 84, Friday, 80 degrees, should be drier with some sunshine, cooler. Saturday looks fabulous, 79 degrees, so we just got to get through these next couple of days.
And now your News 18 traffic report, sponsored by Tipmont REMC.
So we've got some damp roads out there this morning, and we're looking at our cameras. This is a live look at West Lafayette. That is a camera, and we're not sure what that is, if that's a spider. I did see a wasp on there earlier, so we're still trying to figure that out. We're keeping track of that as well, but we do have some nice conditions as far as no issues on those roadways. I-65, some light traffic out there this morning, very quiet, but we do have the damp roads, the muggy conditions, 68 to 77 degrees with a scattered shower or thunderstorm possible throughout the day today. Quick look at our live traffic map, all green, no issues so far this morning.
What do you think that bug is?
I don't know, but we've seen spiders, birds. We just have a good time with those live cameras out there. So we'll let you know as soon as we can find out what it is.
It kind of moved a little bit too.
It was
the
shape. Everything has changed.
Yeah, we're gonna figure that out, and we're gonna keep you updated on that one.
We'll keep track on that through the morning.
But Lisa, definitely a lot going on with our forecast here, and we're really not out of the clear yet. You said more severe weather might be kind of working its way in tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow through Wednesday, we're looking at another severe thunderstorm risk, and that's what we kind of have to watch for tomorrow. And then I think after that, we should be looking much better. Each and every day, our weather conditions are going to improve. So this weekend, I think, is looking good, and we can look forward to that.
Looking forward to that. Yeah, sounds great. Lisa, thank you.
Okay.
Operation Backpack is returning for students and families over in White County. The Monticello First Presbyterian Church is lending a hand to families in need of school supplies. There are a few things you need to keep in mind. Children do need to be in grades K through 12 in the White County area. Parents will need to prove their residency, and children need to be with their parents to receive their supplies. Operation Backpack is taking place on Sunday, August 1st from 4 to 6 p.m. AstraZeneca begins trials for its new shot that addresses the beta variant of COVID-19. More details on the trial and its participants coming up. The health stories. Can somebody run prompter for me? Okay. Are you wanting to record, Bolt? Roger that. I think it's a praying mantis. Maybe. But Lisa made a good point. We don't really know if they can go up that high. I don't know. Yes. Okay.
And now, sports scores and highlights. News 18. Sports from where you live.
Good morning to each of you. The Joe Tiller chapter of the National Football Foundation hosted its annual brunch and honors reception at Purdue yesterday. The National Football Foundation supports amateur football at the local, national, and state levels. Athletes, current and former, from the high school and college level gathered in Purdue's Memorial Union. Awards presented range from scholar athlete recognition for high school students to individual awards recognizing excellence in athletics and in community service. Purdue football alum and current San Francisco 49ers running back Raheem Mostert was awarded the Drew Brees Mental Toughness Award. Mostert reflected on his career before the ceremony began.
Everybody goes through something in life, and for me, it was one of those things where I just had to roll with the punches. You know, I've done my best when I was here, and now it's time for me to keep going and continue that legacy, and it started here at Purdue. My career hasn't been anything short of amazing. You know, I've gone through all kinds of things, but you know, I'm truly blessed, and I honestly can't thank my supporters and everyone enough.
Thanks to Raheem for meeting with us. From a former Boilermaker to a future Boilermaker, Andre Obin has committed to Purdue football. It's the fourth commitment for Jeff Brom's group since Friday. All those recruits, by the way, are 3 stars. Obin is a 6'5", 310-pound offensive guard. The New Jersey native is the 10th commitment overall in the class of 2022. He's the second offensive lineman, joining Cross Watson. Obin's father, Roman, played in the NFL as an O-lineman. His brother plays defensive end at Duke. This is the last weekend of official visits for Purdue until late July. That is this past weekend. All right, the Aviators are also thinking about late summer. Lafayette postponed its game from Sunday with Danville until August 1st. If you're wondering why, ask Precision 18. The rain moved in rather quickly out there yesterday. The Aviators play the same opponent at home on Tuesday and Wednesday. Both of those games to take place at 7 p.m., of course, weather permitting. The Dans are 1 game back from Lafayette for control of the Wabash River Division. Okay, in case you missed it on Saturday, Purdue track and field alumna Kara Winger is headed to her 4th Olympic Games. Winger threw a season-best 61.47 meters in the javelin to advance to the Tokyo Games. The Washington native owns the Purdue record in that event. She's competed in the Olympics in 2008, 2012, and 2016. Winger was just one of 2 athletes on Saturday who threw over 60 meters. Congratulations to her. We've got all this and more on our website, WLFI.com/sports. But for now, that's all we've got from the sports desk. We'll see you later.
JD, thank you very much. Time now is 6:23. AstraZeneca has started vaccinating participants in its trial of COVID-19 variant vaccines. The vaccine was actually designed to protect against the beta variant of the virus, which was first identified in South Africa. Test participants are both vaccinated and unvaccinated people. For unvaccinated people, the new shot replaces the usual second dose in the normal vaccination schedule. And then for vaccinated people, it's given as a 2-shot series with 12 weeks between doses. All right, you're taking a live look outside right now on this Monday morning. There's our little bug still hanging out on our live camera. We're not sure what he is. We're really not sure yet. Hey, stay with us. Lisa Montgomery has another check of your forecast.
Watch it just be like a leaf or something. It's not moving.
Yeah, it's like the,
when it comes to buying. Is this a wing?
The price and the demand. Farmland is up. Let's, okay, yeah. The price and the demand for Indiana farmland is high. We're breaking down the 3 reasons why. Huh? What? Okay, geesh, bossy. Kidding. Okay. For today's Indiana Farm Report, Well, you give me anxiety. Okay. But it's a seller's market right now when it comes to buying farmland, breaking it all down and around here. I've got it now. Three, two, one. It's a seller's market when it comes to buying farmland. We'll break it all down on today's Indiana Farm Report. Yeah. What did I even... You made me do it so fast I couldn't understand what I was saying.
You're watching News 18 this morning. News from where you live.
All right, hey, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us on this Monday morning. I cannot believe that we are in our final week of June.
I can't believe it either. I had to stop and think. I saw on the calendar it said this weekend, 4th of July activities and stuff. No, it can't be, but it is.
I know, 4th of July, fast. It's coming up so fast, and here we are. We're still dealing with the rain too, Lisa.
Yes, we do. We're looking good this hour. We do have some drier conditions, but we had a batch move through overnight through 3 a.m. Some showers, even a couple rumbles of thunder. Looking good here, and we will have the scattered activity throughout the day today, especially for the northwest sections of the viewing area under a flash watch. That is a flash flood watch for Jasper, Newton, and Benton counties through 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. 90 degrees for today with those scattered showers and storms. Nothing severe expected today. However, tomorrow looks like we're going to have more instability around, and that is going to give us a risk of maybe a severe thunderstorm around. 90, 86 on Wednesday, 84 on Thursday, 80 degrees on Friday. The weekend is looking fabulous. So some changes in our forecast coming.
Absolutely. Lisa, thank you so much. Hey, stay with us. We will be right back right after the break. But as always, you can stay connected with us on our website, WLFI.com.
Oh my God. So I thought something was wrong with my IFB. I had it turned up so loud. Yeah, hold on one second. I'm changing things around and I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. Is that okay? Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh. The ID.
The drama surrounding the Wabash Township Board does continue. Just ahead, the recent resolution passed to keep the paid firefighters on staff.
And we've got another hot and humid day today with rain chances. We'll take a look at that forecast coming up.
News 18 this morning starts now. WLFI Lafayette. News from where you live.
Welcome back. Thanks for joining us on this Monday morning. It is 6:30 on June 28th. I'm Marley Thomas. I've said it all morning. I cannot believe here we are the last week of June. It's really hard to believe the 4th of July is coming up right around the corner. Miss Lisa Montgomery joins us right now with a look at our forecast. Lisa, definitely some more rain for today and then kind of later on in this week too.
Yes, I was just thinking that. I think we timed this out nicely for the 4th of July festivities. We're going to have a relief. We're going to have a change in our weather pattern. So let's get through the next several days and things will begin to calm down and look much better. It isn't too bad out there this morning. We've got some drier conditions this hour. You can see not a whole lot happening. We did have some showers and even a couple of thunderstorms move through overnight, but it looks like we're going to have some quiet time today and even a beautiful sunshine, a sunrise out there. We're looking good for your morning commute. However, we do have a flash flood watch in effect for Benton, Jasper, Newton counties. This is through Tuesday, 8 o'clock. That's because that's where the bulk of the precipitation will be for the next 24 to 48 hours. You can see that's what's happening here. We do have some showers and thunderstorms tracking through now Chicago back through Quincy. So that's going to be the area where we're going to see the training, where we'll see rounds of showers and thunderstorms. And it looks like that will be the case again for today, tonight, and into tomorrow. Steamy, 1 o'clock, feels like 98 degrees when we get into that 1 o'clock hour, 87. Sunshine, scattered shower, thunderstorm possible with the hot and steamy conditions, 88. Daytime high today, 90 degrees with a chance for a scattered shower or a thunderstorm with those brief heavy downpours. We'll have that light southwest wind, but a very warm and humid day today.
And now your News 18 traffic report, sponsored by Tipmont REMC.
And you can see we got a little bit of sunshine for our morning commute. Dry conditions on I-65. Still some wet roads out there, some damp conditions. It is humid out there, looking good on West Lafayette. And then we've got temperatures anywhere from 68 to 77 degrees as you head out the door for your morning commute. It's going to stay muggy with a chance for a scattered shower or a thunderstorm. A quick look at the live traffic map. We're not seeing any issues on those roadways this morning as you head out the door with some dry conditions for the most part.
All right, Lisa, thank you. Greater Lafayette leaders are finding many young professionals at the forefront working to build a better community. Now they're looking to honor them this year. News 18's Mike Upshaw joins us in the studio this morning to explain how. So Micah, first of all, this is pretty cool here and I'm really excited for you to tell our viewers about this.
Yeah, absolutely, Marley. This really is highlighting these young professionals here in Greater Lafayette. So the Greater Lafayette Commerce will be hosting its annual Top 10 Under 40 ceremony. The nomination pool is open right now, so if you're a peer, a boss, employee, or a friend of someone under the age of 40 making great strides in the community, this message is for you. Now, this award is really looking to highlight individuals actively working to improve the quality of life in Greater Lafayette. There are some of the winners on your screen from last year right now. Now, GLC will award 10 winners at this year's ceremony. The application process is open now until Monday, July 26th. If you'd like to nominate someone, you can head to the GLC website and click the nomination tab. From there, those nominated will receive an email where they fill out a form explaining exactly what they do. Organizer Rebecca Jones says honoring young professionals brings a benefit the entire community will notice.
Awards like these are necessary to encourage young professionals not only to choose Greater Lafayette as their community to live and work in, but also to know that their accomplishments are not for naught, that they are being recognized.
And you can also nominate yourself. The judges are former Top 10 Under 40 winners and also business owners and some other local leaders. Now, after the nomination pool closes on July 6th, nominees will have until July 29th to finish their application form. You can find a link to it on our website, WLFI.com. I'm reporting in studio, Micah Upshaw, News 18.
All right, Micah, thank you. And continuing coverage, the Wabash Township Board passed a resolution that will keep the 3 paid firefighters employed until further notice. Resolution 2021-9 establishes an emergency response department. According to board members, this resolution allows the firefighters to continue to be paid employees, as well as offer necessary fire coverage for the township. The resolution does include an abatement that states if the trustee reaches an agreement with the fire association, then there would not need to be an emergency response department. If the fire association and trustee do agree to a contract, this resolution would be rescinded. This is a step board member Angel Valentin says they did not want to take, but it was necessary.
What we're really trying to do is make sure that the guys that know what's needed and the guys that know how much fire coverage we need, they're the ones that are able to control the firefighting budget, and they just come to us, ask for money, and the board can discuss it. So.
Trustee Teising did attend Friday night's meeting. She continued to speak in favor of creating a fire district. That option of funding was something that the Firefighters Association did not support. The board says they will continue negotiations with the trustee to get a contract both she and the firefighters do agree on. It is a seller's market right now when it comes to buying farmland. Right now, the demand for farmland is high and the supply is low. For today's Indiana Farm Report, we're looking at the 3 main factors that have really driven land prices up.
The quality of land here is very good, especially in the WLFI viewing area.
With high quality, productive soils.
It's a place where you can raise a good crop and it makes it attractive for investors as well.
Spray says the residential market and the farm real estate market are going through a similar cycle.
It's a seller's market and there's not much supply of farms and homes for sale, so that's driven prices up.
Spray says there are 3 primary factors that have driven farmland prices up. First being the grain markets.
Corn and soybeans are worth a lot more today than they were at this time a year ago. Simply put, if you can sell your grain higher and make a better profit off an acre of land, then that acre of land is considered to be more valuable.
Part of that was...
That's exactly what Chuck Shelby, a 5th-generation farmer in Tippecanoe County, said.
This is the typical swings in commodity prices. As farmers, we know you go through periods where you don't make a lot of money and things aren't very profitable. And then you seem to enter a phase where you can go and have 3 or 4 good years.
Other factors.
The lack of farms on the market for sale. The third factor would be favorable interest rates. In our area, land is mostly sold between $8,000 and $11,000 per acre, depending on the quality of that land and its features.
If a farmer is looking to buy land, Spray encourages them to be prepared since land does not come up for sale very often.
Real estate markets tend to come in cycles, and so we're in an up market right now, and we don't know what the future holds, but we'll have to stay tuned to that as well.
He says it will be interesting to see what really happens to prices while moving forward. He believes if grain prices do stay high, land prices will stay elevated as well. It is currently 6:39. Thanks for joining us on this Monday morning. Some serious storms worked their way through the area over the weekend. Hear how one farmer is getting some help picking up the pieces from the storm's trail of destruction.
And we've got another unsettled day on tap with some scattered showers and thunderstorms possible. Nothing severe, but we're not out of the woods yet. Your forecast is straight ahead. Yeah, it wasn't bad yesterday. Yeah. Well, I got to change my rundown. Okay. I'm ready. Yeah, I'm just doing this. Okay. I feel like this. Okay. Sunshine today, another hot and steamy one with a chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. Nothing severe expected. It will be hot with 90 degrees today. All good, right? Have to wait? Okay. Yeah, it feels like a Monday.
You're watching News 18 this morning. News from where you live.
Carroll County is picking up the pieces from Friday night's storms. Fallen branches and destroyed buildings occurred during the high winds. As Courtney Spinelli reports, in some areas, it was enough to level an entire barn.
For decades, this barn stood strong on a family farm in Tippecanoe County.
The barn's been here since about 1880.
But Friday night, nature proved once again it's capable of damaging even some of the most sturdy structures.
So it's withstood a lot of winds and storms, and it just happened that this one was more than it could take.
Bill Field says he went into town with his wife, not expecting to receive a call that brought him home to this.
And so we got back, and it was just a mess.
The wind so powerful, it knocked over pieces of heavy farming equipment and tore off half the barn's roof.
We had literally thousands of pounds of tree limbs and machinery rolled all over.
Up the road within eyesight of Field's farm, the tornado made its way, wreaking havoc on properties of several other farmers.
I called the owner of the property and said, hey, just so you know, a tornado just took out a couple of your barns.
Sean lives in Tippecanoe County. Across the street, his neighbor's two barns in Carroll County were severely damaged.
Several of the neighbors saw it hit their farm, so we all kind of, in our own way, made our way over there.
Members of the neighbors' church community also helped clean up the farm and dismantle the barely standing barn.
I mean, it was amazing. It's really heartfelt to see how much out here people band together.
And it was just kind of cool that there's 2 or 3 of us that got a lot of damage, and all the neighbors came together and cleaned up everything.
It only took seconds for a tornado to do all of this, but it also only took seconds for neighbors to react.
We're going to figure out how to get through this and make repairs, move on, and we're not going to let it paralyze us.
And now, your Precision 18 forecast. News 18. Weather from where you live.
Well, we've got some sunshine out there this morning. We are looking good for your morning commute. It is still muggy, still on the steamy side, and we still have a chance for some scattered showers around the area, but we'll take it when we can get it. Beautiful sunrise this morning. Temperatures are around 70 degrees. The dew point is at 70 as well, so very humid. The air is saturated. Relative humidity is at 94%. The winds are calm this hour. You can see what's been happening over the last several hours. We did have a batch of rain, even some thunderstorms pushed through overnight, 1-2 a.m., now making its way into the upper Great Lakes. quiet out there for this morning, but we could have more on the way, especially for the northwest sections of the viewing area. That's why the National Weather Service has issued a flash flood watch through 8 o'clock tomorrow evening for Jasper, Newton, and Benton counties. They will be under the gun as far as seeing more heavy rain. That is where the most of the chances are. So if you do live near a low-lying area, a creek or stream, you just need to monitor the situation when we do get those scattered showers and possibly even some thunderstorms. Temperatures across the area, again, very mild out there this morning. We are around 70 degrees for most areas. We're climbing as far as the dew points go in the upper 60s to 70s. So we will be muggy today. We'll see these climb later on this afternoon. Could be oppressive over the next day or two. Today's heat index, we're looking at a feels like temperature right around 98 degrees. So another sultry day out there for us with a chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms. However, we're not expecting anything severe today. That may change as we get into tomorrow as we see more instability creep in. Steamy for 1 o'clock, 87. Sunny skies for 4 o'clock, scattered shower or thunderstorm, 88. 7 o'clock, we're looking at maybe a scattered thunderstorm with 90 degrees for our daytime high. Again, our severe weather outlook, we're looking good today. However, tomorrow through Wednesday, we're under that marginal risk again for maybe some severe weather, isolated, but we could look for some brief heavy downpours, those strong, gusty, damaging winds, and just a slight risk, a very slight chance for an isolated tornado. So it's all due to that stalled out frontal boundary to our west that is just sitting there and creating all of this scattered shower activity, thunderstorm activity. So we've got another day of that before things really begin to change for us and we see a different weather pattern. But for today, 90 degrees, sunshine, hot, steamy, chance for a scattered shower or thunderstorm. Same for Tuesday, chance for some severe weather around the area. And even into Wednesday, things will begin to cool off as we get into the latter part of the week. Thursday, 84. Friday through the weekend is looking good. 80 degrees on Friday, 79 on Saturday.
And now your News 18 traffic report, sponsored by Tipmont REMC.
And as we take a look live outside, quiet and light traffic on I-65 this morning. We've got the sunshine now, so things should begin to dry up. However, still very warm and muggy out there. As we take a look at West Lafayette, very light traffic there as well. And muggy, 68 to 77 degrees as you head out the door, with a chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms. That's going to come later this afternoon now into this evening. All that activity has ended for us for this morning. So a dry commute, and we're looking good on those roadways as we take a look at the live traffic map. We've got all green on the map.
Muggy, Lisa. That is, you said it best, just that muggy.
Just feel like a broken record.
I
It's
know.
just been like this for the last several days. It's pretty unbelievable the way this weather pattern is set up. It is not going anywhere, that frontal boundary, and that's why we're stuck in this.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I noticed it this morning, though, on my way into work. Man, it was just kind of uncomfortable. It was so sticky outside, too.
Yes,
so.
I can't wait for this weekend. And we'll have a nice change, and just in time for the 4th of July festivities, too.
Yes, we've been talking about that. You know what else is this weekend, Lisa?
What is it?
My birthday.
Oh,
Believe it or
that's
not,
right.
yes, the day before the 4th of July. So busy weekend, definitely going to be a busy weekend. So looking forward to the change in our weather too.
Yes.
Be a nice weekend to get
Just
outside.
in time.
Absolutely. All right, hey, coming up, a pretty sweet story to warm your heart up this morning. City Bus went above and beyond to give a loyal passenger one last ride. Find out what made this one so special right after the break. The Bethel. Is prompter fixed now? The Bethel. Okay, I'm not gonna touch it.
No, I ran out of... Eric? I'm ready if you are. What are you laughing at? Okay. Expect more of the same. Another hot and steamy day today with sunshine, but also a chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms. Nothing severe expected today, and we will have a high of 90 degrees. Now, tomorrow we do have a risk of some severe weather across the area. We'll be back up to 90 degrees with scattered showers and thunderstorms. Could be heavy at times as far as that rainfall. 86 for Wednesday. Things begin to change as we get into the end of the week. Cooler, drier air. 80 on Friday, 79 on Saturday. Okay.
You're watching News 18 this morning. News from where you live.
Welcome back. It is 6:52. A group of city bus employees are stepping in to make sure a loyal and frequent rider has a proper burial. As News 18's Marvin Bills reports, it comes as the employees discovered the rider did not have any family.
Here we go, Charles. It's a final ride for 82-year-old Charles Townsend. He died on May 24th, and the cause right now is unknown, but his impact lives on. He was a frequent city bus rider for more than 20 years.
Charles was a great guy, and he's always rode our bus. He's always been very friendly and just a joy to have around.
None of the drivers knew Charles passed away. They found out about his death through Carolyn Arbuckle, a friend of Charles who was also a frequent rider.
Found out that he was unclaimed, and us bus drivers got together and we decided that we can't let that happen.
The drivers came together and claimed him, raising more than $1,000 to have Charles cremated and buried with a headstone.
Within 5 hours after we put it on our social media with our Facebook, within 5 hours we had enough money to do what we did.
Charles was born in Chicago, then moved to Logansport where he worked at Tyson Foods. He then retired in Lafayette. But what would have happened if city bus employees didn't step up to the plate? According to office manager for Fairfield Township, Tricia Fogelman, when a person has no trace of family after death, it becomes the township's responsibility.
Yeah, we were going to have him cremated. Absolutely. Yeah, we were at that point in our investigation. We were in contact with the funeral home to think of this man who passed alone and had no next of kin. But come to find out, he had all this community that loved him so much.
City bus drivers say Charles gave his heart to people, and because of that, they want to give theirs to him.
Bye, Charles, until we meet again.
And he'll always be remembered by his signature saying, "Okie dokie." Why okie dokie? I've heard that a lot.
I don't know. That was just his saying. When he would get off the bus, he would say, okie dokie.
In Lafayette, Marvin Bills, News 18.
Wow, what a story that is. Now, the service will be held Tuesday at 1 o'clock at St. Boniface Cemetery. This is thanks to the Fisher Funeral Chapel and cremation services. It will be open to the public. It is currently 6:54. You're taking a live look outside right now. Lisa Montgomery will be joining us with a final check of your forecast.
You're watching News 18 this morning. News from where you live.
Welcome back. Here are your top stories for this Monday morning. The Wabash Township Board passed a resolution that will keep the 3 paid firefighters employed until further notice. Resolution 2021-9 establishes an emergency response department. According to board members, this allows the firefighters to continue to be paid employees as well as offer necessary fire coverage for the township. The Tippecanoe County GOP held a caucus over the weekend to vote in a replacement for a retiring county councilor, Ronald Winger. The special vote was held Saturday inside the fairgrounds. Jody Hamilton won the special election and will begin work for the 2nd District on July 1st. All right, Lisa, let's take a final check here of our forecast.
Well, we've got another hot and steamy one. Highs up to around 90 degrees. Chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms, but nothing severe today. We do have a flash flood watch for Jasper, Newton, and Benton counties through 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. That's where the bulk of the rain will be. Tomorrow, we have a risk of severe weather across the area, more instability. So we're going to have to keep an eye to the sky again. 90 degrees, cooling off, a much better weather pattern as we get into the weekend.
All right, Lisa, definitely some more rain is definitely in our forecast there, so maybe keep that rain gear with you or just keep it with you in your car. All right, that is all the time we have. We'll see you back here at 7:26.